So this is going to be a reading for my Scorpios for September, I believe, 9th? No, the 18th until the 20th, sorry. I had to redo your video, Scorpios, because for some reason the video wouldn't play. So hopefully we don't have a malfunction like that again. Maybe something with that message just didn't need to be put out. But of course, if you want to see future readings, subscribe, hit that notification bell. If you want a personal, because this is general, just check out the description box for that information as well. And let's go ahead and get straight into the reading. So the first card, Scorpios, is going to be a message from your spirit guides. And we have oneness. And this is balance, patience, and divine masculine. So during this time frame, a lot of you are going to be having some experiences or situations that are going to come up that are going to cause you to either face the music or put some things in alignment or get some things in alignment. Again, I've been seeing this for you guys for a minute. You guys have been going through the process of basically going through some hard truths and realizing that it's time for new energy. Okay. What I will say is your spirit guides do want to say to you that you need to be also more in the tune of now, or focusing on the now instead of trying to focus on what happened in your past and what's going to happen in your future. As long as you're present in the now, you're able to shape your future to look a lot different. And that's something that some of you guys may not be quite grasping at the moment or just neglecting to see. But first card's going to represent the theme, and I have the Queen of Pentacles. So an earth sign of significance may come up, a Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo, or this has a lot to do with responsibilities or practical things that you guys are having to worry about or at least put in place. I also see you guys having this like need to grind, need to get on top of things. This need for you to, get on top of your health, get on top of your money. Seven of Cups. Some of you want to make more money, or you want to be at a job that makes you feel like your job is secure, or that the environment is a lot more professional, but you may be confused as to where to start, or going through personal confusion emotionally where you're all over the place in terms of how you feel about this. Some days you feel like, oh my God, I hate this job. Other days it's like, well, this is bearable. Another day it's like, okay, I'm going to quit. The next day it's like, well, I'm just going to stick it through. So it's like confusion on your own end is causing you problems with clearly making up your mind and doing what you know you need to do. Now, when it comes to love specifically, I have the Magician card. So either some of you are trying to manifest new love or a particular love back into your life. For others of you, you could be dealing with someone who's slightly manipulative, and you could be being a little too patient when it comes to putting effort and energy into that connection with someone who is manipulative, or like someone you have to keep being, like I said, overly patient for, and you may be putting all the work and effort in at this point to keep this relationship together. Some of you who are single, I'm talking to you guys with this. Some of you are questioning, like, what's the problem in terms of you finding new love? And the problem is a lot of you don't really put yourself in the opportunity to attract new love, especially if you're someone who goes to work and then goes straight home. Like, how is anybody supposed to meet you or get to know you? Now, when it comes to career, I have the Nine of Swords. So this is overthinking things. This is making things a lot more complicated than they need to be. mainly because of anxiety and fear and all that other stuff. But this happens to the best of us, so this isn't really anything to be like beating your head against the wall about. Whew, excuse me. But what needs to happen is you need to overcome this anxiety, because all this is doing is keeping you broke. Not saying just make impractical decisions, but some of you are literally overthinking things to a point of no return. And it may not even be that deep. Yeah, some of you are having sleepless nights about the fact that you may be dedicating a lot of effort and energy to your job and not feeling like you're getting paid enough. Or you're not able to really do what you would like to do because of the pay. Now, when it comes to the advice for you, I have the Queen of Cups. So this is a time frame in which you need to focus on yourself. You need to get in tune with what's going on with you emotionally and why you may be, taking action on things the way that you're taking action on them at the moment, but also like taking care of yourself, making yourself your main priority, and figuring out what's going on with this inconsistency in terms of you showing up sometimes for yourself and you not, or like you not being able to clearly make up your mind. Yeah, Two of Swords. Now, when it comes to the conflict or challenge that may come up, I have the King of Wands, and this may be an Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo, or some of you are having a hard time finding out what your passion is or how to go about making money from your passion. Some of you, your energy could be a little off during this time frame. You could have someone who's irritating you. But for a lot of you, this could be mainly a fire sign, I will be honest. Now, your next set of actions for this time frame with the Five of Swords, this is pretty much summing up everything we talked about in this reading. This is making sure you're not self-sabotaging or like doing this thing where you come to a conclusion, right? And then reneging right after, or like saying one thing and then your actions totally go against what you say. Like saying, oh, I don't want to go back to my ex, but then going back to your ex. Or, oh, I don't want to do this, but then you do it. So it's like not doing that, but also making sure you don't let someone manipulate you and play games. Especially someone you have more so like a sexual connection with, who may be leading you on, making you think it's going to be a relationship one day. Or if they're in another relationship and they're leading you on about leaving it. But this is what I see. I hope I put things in perspective. If you took something from the reading, of course, thumbs it up and subscribe, and check the description if you need a reading. And I'll see you in the next one.